is shining, shining, nice and bright, bright. The birds are chirping, chirping,
and I'm ready to fly.
Time to get ready, ready
for another day.
Hey, no one can stop us. Oh, we gon' learn to play.
Oh, every day we learn and play. We do our best, so we'll be great.
You do your best, best,
and I'll do mine.
Mine. So let's get ready, ready, ready.
Cause it's about that time.
Good morning, morning, you good morning. How do you do? Good morning. Time to be great. Good morning.
Your dance and play. The sun start to day.
Open your eyes.
Reach for the sky.
Morning, morning,
Good morning.
morning to you. Good morning, 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 morning. How do you do? Good morning, 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 morning to you. Good morning, 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 morning. How do you do?
Good morning.
You see me on my grind.
Stars got to shine.
I'm a supernova.
Yeah, you see me taking over. Yeah,
I'm on the move. I got a way to stride to it. So let me hear you say, every day we gon' learn and play.
Good
Every day we
morning,
gonna learn and
Rolling Out.
plan.
Welcome to the Rolling
Good
Out
morning.
AM wake up call. I am Romeo International. This is Tierra Berry. Welcome to the Romeo and Tierra show. We are glad that y'all
I
are here
am
with us
who he says
this
I
Friday
am.
morning, February
Yep,
the
it's
12th,
Friday.
8:02 a.m. Frenchie Robinson checking in. Shirley Carter. I see you, Philly. Taru, East
Okay.
Side, West Side in the building. Kevin W. Thorburn, however you want your name pronounced, it's pronounced. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the
Friday,
week, the
February
last
12th.
day. What
Beginning
are you
of
gonna
Valentine's
do?
Day weekend.
It is the beginning of I am so glad, oh my goodness, that you brought that to light. It is the beginning of Valentine's weekend. What are y'all going to do? What are y'all gonna
What are
do?
y'all gonna do?
Oh man.
Facebook, check in with us. Let us know if you have plans. Let us know what y'all got going on. Are y'all doing Valentine's Day different this year because of COVID? Who knows? Let's see.
No, just to let y'all know, all my candles went out yesterday. Good looking. Hey, hope you get a
Oh,
candle. I want you to get your candles from Romeo International. On top of that, man, we're gonna have a great Friday. You know why? Because the energy I got right now is on 1,000, and nobody's not taking me off my energy. You just gonna have to deal with this today. I see you, Manny Jordan, checking in. Kev, okay, just call you Kev. All right, Kev. One time, Kev in the building. Now, do you got your plans ready, Tia? Tia, are you good to go? Do I need to help my boy out? Do I need to throw him any pointers, anything? You good to go?
I think he's good. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything. I just got a casual dinner outfit, and then I have a more dressy dress. So whatever we do, I'm ready. But I don't know.
Okay.
I like surprises.
Okay. You see, that's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to like surprises. It's not supposed to be about the gift, ladies. It's about the energy and time that the man gives. You
Yeah.
don't need a diamond ring. You don't need a car.
Wait,
You don't need roses.
wait.
What?
It ain't
Say, huh?
tricking if you
What?
got it. Let's just let that be known. It ain't. Everybody know it ain't tricking if you got it. Don't tell me what I don't need, okay? Because I'll accept gifts gratefully, okay? Thank you. I ain't never been one of those. Oh no, you're doing too much. No, do exactly what you feel led to do. Mm-hmm.
You know what, fellas? Don't fall for that. You know what you at? Give them your energy. Give them your time. You know what? Hey fellas, let's stand together
Yeah,
in solidarity and do something different. Let's
not solidarity.
take her for a
This
walk
is
in the
political.
park and then just take her home.
We're making this political.
Hey, I'm trying to save people pockets.
I know, because just because you get off the hook because somebody has a birthday this weekend doesn't mean the other 99.9% of men around the world get off the hook today.
You
And
know what?
women,
And
we give our own gifts too. We know how to make it special for y'all as well. We do our part.
come on now, come on now. No, if y'all bust up with another shirt or or some shoes, come on now.
So cologne.
Don't get me what I yeah. Don't get me what I can get me. That's not a gift. Hey, I just want to make sure you get this tie. Tie? I mean, wear ties. Yeah, just put it on anyway. No.
Right.
But
You
we
give
gonna
me
have
a tie. No, I give you a tie and you take me to Thailand. I feel like that's a good trade-off.
let me know. Okay, real question to start off the Valentine's Day weekend. Now, and you can't be political about it. I know you can't be political.
All right, what's
Is
up?
there a financial cap? Is there a financial cap? If he's
Depends
spending,
on the relationship status. I'll give you
depends on
that.
the
If
relationship.
we, yeah, and also his financial situation. Like if I know, I can put two and two together about what a man can and can't do. I might not know your credit score, but I could figure out your tax bracket a little bit. So if it seems like he on the, I mean, you ain't about to pull up in a Benz and think we about to stop at Chipotle on Valentine's Day. That's what we not gonna do. But if you,
Okay, first
if
date.
you,
What if it's
you know,
their first date? What if it's their first date? What's the cap? What's a respectable cap on first date? Come on
is
now.
in the first date is Valentine's Day.
The first date is Valentine's Day. Because you
You're
know
gonna have to
somebody
come
gonna do it. You know they're
strong.
gonna do it. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come strong. Cause the first date you gotta come strong anyway. You can't dinner. If we doing dinner and a movie on the first date, the dinner has to be immaculate. The dinner ain't we stopping at the food court on the way to the movie. That's not what we do. Guys, we
Immaculate.
think that the dinner is popcorn.
you know
But see,
you
I'm
got dudes in
frugal
the
too. So
dictionary.
I'm frugal too though. So I don't mind getting the kids pack. Whenever I go on dates, I love getting me the kids pack because I get my snack, I get my drink, and I get my little thing of popcorn. That's just enough for me. Don't go dipping your dirty hands in my box. And I have it all set up right there. So I know how to, I ain't gonna hit them pockets too hard,
All
but
right, fellas.
you gotta appreciate me.
Kev said the cap should be what you can handle. Hey, I'm with Kevin.
All
The
right,
cap should
Kev.
be whatever you can handle. Like,
Exactly.
this ain't for the be no immaculate. Time out. You got dudes Googling right now. Immaculate. what
No,
does
because
immaculate
look,
mean?
I know everybody needs love. I know. But on Valentine's
Okay.
Day, if you can't afford to, spend a good minimum of 50 on a meal, let her get an appetizer. If she don't get an appetizer, let her get a dessert. Y'all gotta get drinks or something.
Okay.
At minimum. I get
I
it.
can do that.
It's
Minimum.
a panoramic.
Okay.
We in a panoramic, so I get it. But at the same
Okay, you
time,
know
we're not
what?
splitting 2 for 20s at Chili's on February
I'm gonna
14th.
support you. I'm gonna support you, and I'm gonna add to that, fellas. At minimum, we can we agree on at minimum at least 100 or less. At least, at minimum.
Please. At minimum.
100 or less should get you a nice introduction, right? A nice introduction.
That'll,
Okay.
that'll get you a wink at the end of the night. I don't know if you could come inside, but you could get a wink. Good job.
Hey, a pat on the back. Good job. Talk to you later. Oh man,
That's it.
hey,
Catch it. That's it.
it's the morning wake up, man. Tierra Berry, Romeo International. This is the type of energy I need to start my morning off with. February the 12th here on Rolling Out, man. Shout out to everybody watching. Hey, BMF and TZ says good morning, Tierra. BMF and Okay. I swear,
Okay.
Gene says $100 or more. What up, Gene? Good morning. Gene says $100 or more.
Mhm.
Gene,
Mhm.
well, me and T are trying to get him a starter kit, y'all. We was just trying to get him a starter kit, so we said $100 or less. We trying to get him a starter kit.
Well, no,
Don't do the more.
well, you could, at minimum. Like I think I said 50 because it's a panoramic. Normally, I'd say at minimum 100. But you could get a nice. Now we just talking dinner. We not including the gift and dinner equals. That's
Hey,
not what we
tell
doing.
me, I love her. She said my baby funny. She up here a
My
comedian
mama,
on y'all. She knows she
she,
ain't.
she saying this. She said the same thing. I
Your
got it
mama
from
would say
her.
100. She would say 100 is a good
Yeah,
minimum.
my mom
Okay.
wouldn't even show up because at the end of the day, makeup is expensive, hair is expensive, nails are expensive, these eyebrows are expensive, the
Oh my
waxes, the
God.
everything. It costs. So for us to groom and be ready, get an outfit, get the shoes, time is money. We spending
I,
our time. They should
I
know.
love how y'all exclude the male every time. Like, we don't got to get a haircut. We don't got to get groomed and
What?
lotioned
That's what
up. We got to we got
$25, $30,
we
cocoa butter. What else?
got.
Axe. What else?
You get on my nerves. You get on my nerves, man. Oh
A black
man.
tea. What else?
Oh man, can't.
Mhm.
Producer TJ, we can't see the chat, so we apologize. We will be right back with this break, and when we come back, we're gonna have some more fun, man. Y'all keep tuned in and rolling out.
All right.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Love is kind. Love is patient.
I don't think we're free in this country. For 100 years, you saw black people menaced and targeted and lynched and beaten and brutalized. I think we're burdened by this history. You are obligated to do something to address that, or you become part of the problem. More people have to be willing to do that uncomfortable, inconvenient thing that justice requires for things to get better. We don't have to fear fairness. We don't have to fear equality. We don't have to fear doing the right thing. Truth can inspire change. Learn more at EJI.org.
Seconds. too.
I love how TJ come on and people think they don't hear his Isaac Hayes voice.
Voice of God.
What's up, producer TJ? Good morning. We back on the Rolling Out AM Wake Up Call Friday, February the 12th, 8:16 a.m. Portia Monique is joining the cast and crew. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
What was
y'all.
that?
I like your
Y'all
necklace.
talking about Valentine's Day. Thank you, girl.
Mhm.
You know, I tried to do a little bit of something for Valentine's Day since we ain't going nowhere. Okay.
Oh,
Somebody,
I see Romeo in his
somebody,
red. Romeo did his red
somebody,
too.
yeah.
somebody look like they walk they got some. Somebody look like they just on top. Just I don't know what's going on. What's this?
Mm.
What's
Oh,
this
I'm
glow?
going to the post office again today. Am I going to the post office again today?
I guess so, because
Y'all
for
forgot
some
the
reason you
reference.
got this glow. You got this glow. Me and Tierra don't got a glow.
Listen, y'all.
Huh,
I'm gonna
what?
tell y'all something. We'll talk about it later. But I did get some for COVID. You know, I had my
Oh,
dermatologist quit on me anyway, so I just ordered some new products, and they're working. Yeah, I'm just saying.
oh, hey,
Anyway,
me and Tierra had a look on our face because you paused for a second. You was like, yeah, I had to get some. Get some what? What you had to get?
What we getting?
Okay,
I've been trying these new
products.
products. So she quit and basically was like, I'm not going to recommend you guys to anybody, and I'm not going to recommend any products. And we was like, okay, we understand it's COVID. We understand you had to close and open and close and open, but can you give us something? Anyway, she just left us out there.
Hey, I like
It looks like the voice of God out here is stealing the show this morning. And Jean is saying she doesn't need a date. She says she just needs the voice to call her on the 14th. All he has to do is say 5, 4, 3, 2.
Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Oh.
That's what Jean said. Voice of God, level up. What you doing? What you gonna
All
do?
right.
Hey, and as we all know, because we love Jean. Jean don't play no games now. Jean don't play no games.
Jean don't play no games.
Jean
will let
Jean
us know. Okay.
Jean knows
Ooh,
exactly
say
she
what.
wants.
You know how I like
In
it,
no
baby.
uncertain terms. Okay, she knows
Girl,
exactly
you know
what
what's
she
up.
wants.
Jean, the producer says he does have a wake up call service. He does have a wake up call service. You know what? I don't know where to begin. Everybody.
I ain't got no comment on that.
I don't know where to go.
All right. Rolling Out AM Wake Up Call just got a whole new meaning this morning.
It's the Love Connection
yes.
Friday. Look at Manny. Manny said, "Grand Rising, Portia goodness." Hey man, get it in there, man. Shoot every shot you possibly can.
Yes,
every shot.
All the shots. Every shot.
All the shots.
So, Romeo, so we heard yesterday that you got your first gift. What was the second, third, and fourth? Because we know they came in. Birthday gift for Romeo.
This morning there was a package on the door. A bitch. Mom said she couldn't lift it. I went to go look, and the ladies of Fly Artists, they sent me over 30 custom made international hats, and it is, I mean, every color I could possibly ask for. Thank you so much. Second of all, to whom I cannot say her name, you did not have to buy me that third gift. You did not have to buy me Beats headphones. That is the most. Thank you so much. I love the custom, the international custom. I love it. Hey, let's just keep pouring it in. Let's keep loving me so I can love you. Keep pouring it in. I appreciate it.
I'm so eager to see what your birthday is going to look like. I want to know what is your birthday going to look like.
One day, 7
Lord
cents.
Jesus.
One day, 7 cents.
Yes.
Tierra, don't do it.
Yeah, let's see your hats. Let's see your hats.
Maybe
your hats
you know what? I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get them. Producer TJ, give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go grab them and come right back.
Okay. So Tiara, I heard you saying asking women or couples, whoever, what y'all
Mhm.
doing on Valentine's Day? Did we get some answers?
Yeah. Not as of yet. Let me look through the comments again because we started talking about if we do something for Valentine's Day, how much should a guy be spending on you? So, ladies, gentlemen, as well, let us know. Do y'all have plans coming up this weekend? Are y'all just doing something on Sunday, or are y'all getting lucky and celebrating this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Mhm.
Manny said he wish he could do something special for me on Valentine's Day, y'all. I don't
Oh,
know.
she might write you a
That's
special
so sweet.
song, Manny. She might have a
That's
special
so
words for you.
sweet. But y'all, I want to know. So Tiara, so I know we in
Mhm.
COVID, it's Valentine's Day. A lot of people are not going anywhere. Question of the day for the ladies: do y'all dress up for y'all men? Like Valentine's, like after dinner, dress up. And if so, what y'all wearing? Like, what y'all gonna wear? First of all, I want to know if y'all gonna dress up.
Mama,
Second, I want to
close your
know
ears. I'm
what
gonna
y'all
tell my
gonna wear
mom right
in
now.
terms of
Close your ears.
detail.
Mama, close your ears.
Come on, Tammy. Tammy, act like you're closing your ears because I want to hear this. So, do y'all dress up? And then when y'all do dress up, do y'all like dance? Like, and then like, what's the soundtrack that you
Oh, I
dance to?
don't
Because
dance.
I always
I do like a
was saying that
playlist.
I would dance to Beyonce's what's the
Mm-hmm.
song? Her
Like a dance for you.
striptease song. Yes,
She
the
has
dance for you song.
she has a couple. The dance for you is a good one. I've never danced.
Yeah.
I'm more so I feel like I'm corny and I'm shy, but I do like the dressing up aspect because I feel like that's all for giggles. You know, like look at me. Hee hee. Like I'm goofy like
Hmm.
that. And the guys that I mostly date are like that. My mom just commented saying I better have on flannel pajamas. Yeah, ma, I brought
Who said that?
those.
Your mama.
I definitely brought those.
That's so funny. So you saying you dress up like with a dress, like you can go outside and dress up. I'm talking about like in the bedroom dress
Lingerie.
up. Oh,
Hmm.
okay, okay. And what it look like?
Last year, I feel like I'm giving too much away because my mama listening. But last year, I didn't pick it. Like he brings it. Like it's last year. It was on the bed when I got to the bed. That's all I gotta say. And on that note,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
logging out. No,
So you do the makeup and the heels and all of that. So do you do the makeup and the heels and all of that too?
I don't do heels. I never thought about doing heels, but I still have my
What?
makeup on from getting home from dinner. So I'll like change. My mom just said, knowing her, I'm gonna be butt naked. All right, you doing too much. Bye, mom.
Who said that?
Uh, I
Oh
don't like this
God.
energy for this morning. It's
Oh.
8:24. I tell you, did I tell y'all on Wednesday my family is full of theatrics.
What is going on
Anyway,
today?
Romeo, Portia, how are y'all dressing up for Valentine's night?
So I do. So I do the makeup if we out and we come back, but we in COVID, right? So I would
Mhm.
touch up the makeup and or put some on because if I'm lounging around the house all day, there's no need for makeup, right? So I put some on. I put on my little, whatever. I ask for a color. Give me a color. So you give me a color. I go find something that I think is, whatever. I put on the heels. I put on the music
Mm.
and I'm doing routines. I know that sounds
Okay,
corny,
pop
but I'm
star.
doing routines.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
She
I
said the
might,
pop
okay.
star
you know,
comes
Beyonce.
So Romeo, you
You
have
and
your
Ashley.
seven. Oh, what you say?
Yeah. No, what's it?
I was just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
comment on producer Ashley. She is in the comments. She talking about she doing a virtual dinner and she dressing up. Who
Okay.
do
Oh,
virtual dinners, y'all? I'm just
virtual.
asking. She in Atlanta.
Yeah, you
You
gonna
know
want me?
damn well you do not have to
Okay.
do a
Right.
virtual dinner.
Mhm.
Virtual dinner. Okay,
With
All
I can
right.
who?
see that.
Who you doing a
No,
virtual dinner with?
I was gonna ask you,
With.
Romeo, because you have
Huh?
seven, your seven deadly sin or for the day. How do you pick and choose which one actually gets the, you know,
Well,
who goes to
that's the that's the proud thing about the emoji status. There's levels. Each person is attached to a color or my favorite color that I like to see on them. So I just request, hey, can you wear yellow or can you wear green? I like you in blue. Things of that nature. It's a very organized system. Uh, but I will say this. Fly artists line me up with
Oh
like
wow,
a
that's a lot.
cast of the first of the first wave of new beautiful great product, and I don't know how many colors they got, but they sent enough. And then on top of that, they sent the second round of my blues and my blacks that I love so much. So they kicked off the I love this one. I don't even know about this one. But yeah, they kicked off my morning with the first wave of gifts. Real dope, man. It's probably like over 30 or so custom hats. So that's how my morning starts off, ladies and gentlemen. International weekend. It's the weekend of love. That's all I can give y'all. Love all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't
What's
want
up,
love?
My uncle's in the comments.
We all want
What's
love.
going out, Uncle? Uncle Billy in the
Thank
comments.
you,
What's up, Uncle? He
thank you,
missed
Bill.
he
Tammy,
missed
and for
my rendition of what
and
I'm gonna do.
for everybody who can't
Go
give me a
ahead. What's
gift,
Sam talking about?
slide in the DMs. Slide in the DMs. Ladies, slide in the DMs. I take DMs as well. You know what? This is a world where we need to express ourselves more. And as Tierra said, if it's not laid out on the bed already,
What did I
hey, I
say?
can't help you. Not just joking. I just joking. It's
Right.
8:27, man.
Um, That's
Hey,
too
Lord,
thank you,
much,
just
Kevin.
Lord.
Romeo. Like
Thank you,
I know
Ashley.
Romeo is a social
Too
media
much?
head, and I'm just saying, like checking your DM, like you got to check your DMs, like what every hour, like that's I don't even check DMs. So if y'all send me DMs, I don't check them. I'm sorry,
What?
I'm not ignoring. I
You
just
know
don't
what's so
check. I
crazy?
don't. I'm barely on social media. Y'all see, I don't even post. I need to, but
Here's the funny part. I actually find that rude when girls don't check their DMs, right? Because think about it,
why?
Portia. Because think about it. Yeah, some of them might be crazy, but some people are reaching out to you genuinely to say hello, genuinely to say great job, and then you ignore the genuineness. It's terrible.
Or maybe we're
I
just
check all
Well,
my
busy.
DMs.
I definitely have to work on my social media skills because I haven't posted on Instagram in over a month. I haven't posted on I post on Facebook every day because I'm sharing the show, right? And so
Right.
I just don't. I'll get
Look at
better
D
at it.
Shields. D Shields sent you a
You sent
DM.
me a
Look,
DM, D.
terrible.
Oh,
D, I'm
oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna check
Terrible.
them more often.
It's the worst when you're ignoring somebody on social media, even if you don't mean to be ignoring them or you miss them, and then they like catch you in the street or they catch you live and can like talk to you then because they be like, I definitely reached out to you. I definitely said something. And then it's like, oh, yeah, girl. I do it all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Well, what you got
Anyway,
going on, Tierra?
What I got going on? So I got some stories for y'all. Tried to make sure it wasn't too much of a slow news day, but I can say we ain't acting up too much. Stuff is still going on, but we ain't acting up too much. Let's get
Okay.
into somebody who has been acting up for some years. Rachel Dolezal says she can't work 6 years after her transracial controversy. So as you guys may or may not remember, Rachel Dolezal is she calls herself transracial, meaning that she was born white, but she identifies with being black in black culture.
girl,
She
stop.
was
Girl,
a
stop.
you know she now, because she was outed for not being actual black, she was one of the presidents of one of the biggest NAACP chapters, as well as a professor of Africana Studies at a big, great esteemed university. This is the picture of her when she was 15 that leaked, that got her in all the trouble so many, about 5 or 6 years ago. And she actually went on the
Hey,
Tamron Hall show saying that after 6 years of being outed, she still can't find work, that she's been braiding hair, writing grants for marginalized community, painting, hosting pep talks. She says she can't even get a job as a maid at a hotel or a casino. But she's doing the best she can to provide for her kids, and she just wants to be forgiven.
I'm sorry. What's it called again?
She's transracial.
What?
Right.
Hey man,
Girl,
I gotta
stop.
stop making up stuff, man.
Girl, stop. Girl, stop.
So just
Girl,
like you
stop.
could be, transgender,
Right,
just as
Michelle.
you can be transsexual, she is
Right, Michelle.
transracial.
Get her off the screen.
Come on. Hey, TJ.
Girl,
Hey,
stop.
come on, man. I gotta stop with these damn words,
She
man.
should get paid for that. She should get paid for that alone, making up a
Oh.
damn word. I'm transracial. Would that make right? Hey, girl, I'm trans skinny too, girl. Jay said I'm trans skinny. I am too, girl. I am
That
too.
is hilarious. I needed that this morning. That's hilarious.
So do y'all think that, okay, one, let's ask, as Black people, do you think it is possible to love Black culture? Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe if I wasn't Black, I would love Black people, love Black men, but I am Black, so I don't have to worry about that. But I do think being Black is cool. I wouldn't change it for the world. So maybe she just wants to be Black as well. Can we blame her?
Holy.
Right.
Okay.
So, do she have Black kids? Does she have kids?
She does.
And does she have?
She does. She
and they
has
Black,
about 2
so
or
she-
3 sons, and they're, mixed.
they
But they
Black.
do look Black.
So-
when you
she-
see
so-
them, they're Black. Mhm.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm with you on the culture part, right? but when you create a whole different community, just so that you can implement yourself into the culture, now I got a problem.
Girl, stop.
Because
Girl,
that's
stop.
that's just like saying, I'm pretty sure we all grew up in neighborhoods at one point in time. Oh, that's the cool white boy. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
But that don't mean the cool white boy can just go around and be like, yeah, I'm Black. No, you still white. You just a cool white boy.
You're right, sir.
Her parents have
You're
even
right.
said, like, something's really wrong with her. Like, we don't know what it is about our daughter that just wants to be Black so bad.
Love
I
it.
do.
Yeah, so she just wants. And
I
the thing
know.
about it is she never said that she was actually sorry. She says that she wants people to focus on who she is versus what she is.
Hey, brother, you know what? Whatever brother came into her life and put it down and changed her life, good job, sir. Good job. She made her change her whole culture. He made her change her whole race.
Look. That's what
And
happened.
now- and now
Michelle.
she's
That's what
braiding
happened,
hair
Michelle,
for a
right
living.
now.
That's the thing that I don't like.
Yep.
She's braiding hair for a living.
Hey, Michelle,
Hallelujah.
tell him. That's
Yes,
the part.
I'm trans slender. I am trans slender. I'm fat, but I didn't fat skinny. Trans slender. We was gonna make up a whole bunch of words
TJ,
today.
you good.
Exactly.
TJ, you got me joke.
Exactly.
That's good. You got off on that one.
Shout out to Jean.
Speaking
Jean
speaking
said
of
she trans
stories,
skinny. Okay.
Can I be
Right,
trans
right.
Michael Ealy?
oh Lord.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He said what?
I'm hot.
Tiara? Go ahead. We having fun today,
Oh,
y'all.
shoot.
Speaking of crazy stories that I just can't believe, Dr. Dre and April Jones have sparked some dating rumors. Now, if you guys don't know April Jones, she is known for being on Love and Hip Hop, as well as having 2 children with Omarion and also dating Little Fizz from B2K. You can definitely see here there is probably a good 15 to 20 year minimum age difference between the 2. But they have sparked dating rumors after being spotted at BOA Steakhouse in Los Angeles on Wednesday night. A lot of people are saying that she is looking for dollar signs and that her character and the way that she's treated Omarion by dating his bandmate really just shows that she is not a woman that we would ever think that Dr. Dre would be into. Currently, Dre is going through some issues of his own at home because he has started paying his now ex-wife, but not yet ex-wife as they go through their divorce. $2 million in temporary spousal support. They're going to go back to court in March.
Is that per month?
To order, but currently per month
Is
she
that
is
per
getting
month?
the $2 million in spousal support. Yes.
Dr.
Good
Dre,
for her.
get yours.
Go date whoever you
Let
want to
that
date.
man be happy.
Go date whoever you want to date. Give me my money. Go date
Thank
whoever
you.
you want to date. Hopefully,
Leave that man up.
hopefully you don't be, affected by domestic violence. That's all we gonna say.
You know what this is? You know what? And this is why black men feel attacked, because women won't let us live our lives. I gave you a divorce. I gave you 20 million. I'm about to give you more millions. What else do you want from me? If I want a younger woman, I'm gonna get me a younger woman, and I support every black man out there that's making themselves happy. Go get yours, brothers. Oh shoot, I'm in trouble. Never mind.
What's up,
I
Ty
ain't say
Cooper?
that.
Yes,
Never
you
mind.
are.
What's up, Ty Cooper?
Good
What's
morning.
up, y'all? Good morning.
How you
I'm
feeling?
up
Good
for
morning. Good. I came on. Romeo told me I'm finna get in trouble.
I meant to
This
say
your
all black
season,
men are
ain't it?
wrong. I apologize.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Romeo.
oh,
This your season, ain't it? I see you got the
it
red
is.
on. I see
Rig, yes,
It is
y'all,
international
yes.
season.
Um,
It's an international
Mhm.
weekend.
so Tab, we was talking about Dr. Dre dating April Jones, who dated both
Right.
band members from B2K, Omarion and Lil Fizz. She got 2 kids by Omarion, and then she
Mhm.
went and she was just very overt and out with dating his band member Lil Fizz. Like, that was crazy to me. And
Mhm.
now
I
she's
remember
dating
that.
Dr.
And
Dre,
now she's
allegedly.
saying Dr. Dre. She posted a picture of they noticed it was her by her tattoo in the pictures when the paparazzi spotted her, and then she posted a picture of a new Chanel bag that they're saying that Dr. Dre has purchased. So he's already been doing nice things for her. So we wanted to know, based off of what we know about Dr. Dre, Ty, he's already started paying his former wife, his former spouse, $2 million in monthly spousal support temporarily until they go back to court in March. So is he wrong for dating April? Should he be dating April? And do we need to be in a business?
I have my own personal opinion that I will decide to keep to myself. But I'll say that she gets around
Okay.
and in all different types of ways, and I'm just gonna sip on this tea. But other than that, I'm not gonna get in anybody's business. Hey, love who you want to love. If Lil Fizz ain't work out, if all these other firsts didn't work out, hey, Dre, he may be the one. I don't know, but Dre's history, I would be like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all know Dre
Mhm.
history, so
But she's young,
alleged
so she's
history.
not leading with wisdom.
She ain't
She's
young.
leading
Take that
with,
young
There you
part
what
go,
out.
she can
Portia.
get. How old is she?
Yep.
She is.
How old is she, Romeo?
She's pretty young. Maybe 30. Maybe 30. Maybe. She's young.
She
I
grown.
thought she was in her
Let
20s.
me.
She grown
33.
with
Right.
children.
33 they're saying.
Yeah. Thank
And she
you.
was
She
just
got
seen
kids.
in an episode on, I forgot which show it was, but she was just seen in an episode laying in the bed with Lil Fizz. They lying, talking about, I
Come
don't
on
know
now.
we together, no, we not together. Like, look, okay, now what is it now?
Come
It's
on now.
Dre? Like,
Mhm.
who?
Pick.
So
Come on now.
Facebook is
One
going
season
in.
go and die, and then, yeah.
Yep.
So
Stop
Kevin
giving.
said
Stop.
Dre should handle his home business first. I agree, Kevin. William said April is gonna hit the wall pretty soon, so she better get it in because she about to get old.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kathleen said I ain't mad at April stretching those 15 minutes. Yeah, she is stretching. Jinx said she
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
want a good Valentine, y'all. She just want a good Valentine's Day, y'all.
she want a real
You know,
good one.
cause
So
With a Chanel bag.
cause the
Right.
cause the problem is, fellas, I'm gonna help y'all out this morning. See, the problem is women don't know. Half of these women don't know what a good man is. They come to you, oh, I'm sad, I'm hurt from the last relationship, and we got to fix the last relationship. There's a young lady that trains Ty, who I think is beyond the world, but she's so broken and damaged that I gotta climb the wall. Fellas, let me tell you about climbing this wall. Don't you do too much
Oh
if she
Lord.
gonna do too little. So Dr. Dre, if old girl is gonna jump on
Ooh,
your bandwagon, you better ride it. Ride that bandwagon, sir.
come
And
on.
that's an international love.
We're not gonna ask who he's talking about. I'm sure Ty knows because her eyes got real big.
But wait a minute. This is what I need to know though. When you say men don't do too much, what does that mean? Because y'all know, I don't know if y'all heard, but they said that Valentine's Day is only for women. And what do y'all think about that? Like, Romeo, what do you mean do too much?
I don't think men should do too much if the female's gonna do too little. I think Valentine's Day, well, outside of me, because I'm different, but I think Valentine's Day should be a shared experience. It should be a 50-50. I don't think one should give more than the other or do more for the other. And 9 times out of 10 is always the male. It's normally the male that is going above and beyond and accepting the minimum from women. And fellas, I'm telling you, it's 2021. You a man. You don't gotta accept no minimum from nobody, brother.
Wait a minute, Portia. You gotta illustrate, or you have to talk out that face, ma'am.
Uh,
What's your take on that? What is your
I'm
take on
just
Valentine's Day and men and women?
I don't know. We can ask the love doctor because he actually is about to come on screen. I'll give
Well, let's
my
bring him in. Let's ask him.
interpretation of what it means after he leaves. I just want to know from an expert, the love doctor, what he's talking about. Romeo, relationships are give and take. They 50-50. Like you shouldn't be in a
Yeah.
relationship based off of what somebody can do for you or based off of what you can do for somebody else. It's 50-50. So it doesn't matter if somebody does
This
more or less. You just don't keep track
No.
and do whatever it is that you do out of the goodness
No.
of your heart. That's sage
I,
advice.
look at
I just want to let you know that.
and you know what? You know what that is right there? That is a typical excuse of a woman trying to get over. It does matter in a relationship who does more or less. It does matter in a relationship the quality and the effort that's being put forth. Nobody wants to go into a marriage. You won't go into no marriage saying, well, you know what? I'm going to do for him and accept what he does for me. Nah, brother, we in this together. It's a 50-50. You going to ride this marriage train together. We going to ride this relationship together. So the relationship doctor can jump in here because I'm telling you right now, fellas, don't accept nothing less than 50%. You deserve 50%. Love me.
Let's hear from the love doctor.
Well,
Let's see what he got to say.
let's see what he got
I
to
want to
say.
hear from him. Bring him
hashtag
on, the
love me.
love doctor.
Good morning.
Johnny
Good
Reynolds.
morning. Good morning.
Welcome
Good
to
morning.
the
What's
Brother
going
Not
on,
AM show.
y'all?
Can we get you to turn your camera sideways, if that's
Sideways.
possible?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Yes.
'Cause we
Yep.
got some diving
Yeah.
Like
to
that.
do. Romeo said
We gotta
hashtag
see. We
love
gotta
me.
see.
Is that better?
That is way better.
Yes, we gotta see exactly. We gotta look at your face and see exactly what's going on. Because Romeo's over here misconstrued. He don't necessarily know what he's talking about. So I need him to hear it
Woo.
from an
And
expert.
so listen. I just heard him on the tail end, right? And he can't be married saying what he just said.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's why I ain't said
Obviously
nothing. That's
not.
why I ain't said no. I said we
Probably
have
will
a
never be.
certified love doctor coming on, and I'm gonna let him go ahead and tell y'all what's going on.
Well,
Did we lose him? We must have lost him.
There you go. There he is.
He does have the
there you
title
go. There you
doctor.
go.
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I heard the tail end of what he said about 50-50. You can't be married thinking that,
Okay.
right?
No, not married. No.
No, he's not married. No, he's not married. He got about
No
10, 13,
aspirations for
14
marriage.
girlfriends.
No, don't tell his business. Don't tell his business, Jesus.
Okay, I don't want to tell his business. Go ahead.
Ain't no such thing as 50-50 in a marriage, bro. That ain't how it go. Okay?
Wow.
Because,
okay.
Enlighten us.
Think about it this way, right? when you're married, and I've been married a decade, y'all, so I got some seasoning on in this game, okay? It's gonna be times throughout the course
Congratulations.
of the marriage, as the man, you're gonna have to carry the load. It might be a situation where something happens and she might have to carry the load for a minute. But as a man, you're gonna always carry more than 50%. You should want it that way.
Ooh. Oh.
Even emotionally, even hold on, time out now. Now we got
Let me tell y'all something. That's why I ain't say nothing. I'm like, go ahead, say what you gotta say, because we got the
It's
love
no need
doctor.
hurt.
Because think
Go ahead,
about
love
it, man.
doctor.
Let me expand on that a little further, man. Let me think about it, man.
yeah.
As a woman, by nature, bruh, they're more nurturing than us. They're more emotional than us. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying, care about the what's going on in the household just a little bit more, especially if you got kids and everything that's going on. She gonna carry a little bit more of that load. So guess what? She gonna make sure you straight. If you're doing what you gotta do as a man, she gonna hold you down. So you gonna want to carry more of the load to make it easier for her to do things that you're not good at as a man.
Now, if that's the case, because I really want to know about the expertise and the dynamic personalities and relationship coaching and health. If that's the case, then technically it's not a healthy relationship. If a woman can't meet me at 50, right? If I gotta carry financial, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, if I'm carrying this weight as a man, where is my peace? What is my peace? What is my resolution? Like there gotta be a fair, there gotta be at least a level where we both at the same. It can't be 50-50. I don't mind taking on 10% more, but you gotta meet me somewhere, right?
But again, I mean, sometimes it might be she doing 70, you doing 30. It might be times where she doing 60, you doing 40. It just depends. What works in one person's relationship ain't gonna work in everybody's relationship, right? You know what I'm saying? She might be a
Right.
slightly better communicator than you. You know, she might be a better cook than you. You know what I'm saying? But she still let you be yourself. She still let you get with the fellas. You know, she still let you, make you feel like a
Ty, stop
man.
smiling.
You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what gifts she's bringing to the table and what gifts you bring to the table, right? Let me ask you a question. What do you think is the most important thing in a relationship? I think most people are gonna say this one answer,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna see what you all say. What do you all think is the most important thing in a relationship?
Let me write this down. Hold on. I'm
I'm
taking notes. Y'all
gonna
keep taking
say
notes.
from the past, if I'm gonna count from 2020 to now, I'm gonna say emotion. I don't think it's communication. I think it's knowing a person's emotional place or status or whatever they call it.
Okay, so
Tier.
somebody else give me what they think. So you say
I definitely
emotions.
think it's communications. I think it's communications. Effective communication, listening, hearing the other person out, having empathy and support.
Okay, now that's a great answer, but it's not communication. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because
Hold
let's
on,
say
Ty
me,
married. I want to know because
let me
Ty's married. I want to
right.
know.
So Ty, since you said communication, let me break down to you why, right? That is
No,
not.
that's Portia.
I'm Portia, but
Oh, Portia. Let me.
Ty's married in the pink. Ty, give an answer right quick so he can the school us right quick because it might be financial
Yeah,
support. But go
because
ahead, Ty. What's your answer? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Are you on mute,
I think she
Uh
accidentally
oh.
when you
girl?
tap the earbuds, they turn off. You got to tap them to turn them back on.
Mm-mm.
I hear you. Oh, I heard you.
That's interesting.
Can y'all hear her?
What?
We can't hear her.
I
No.
can.
Well, go ahead.
Well,
No.
let me just
Okay,
let
tell
me
us
just
what
say
it
this,
is. What's the
and
answer?
hopefully she'll catch it. The reason why, and communication is extremely important. Don't get me wrong, it is extremely important. But I'm gonna tell you why it's not. the most important thing. So let's say me and you were in a relationship, right? And we're great at communicating with each other. We're great at expressing our feelings and telling each other how we feel and what we want. We have great conversations. We could sit up and talk all night and pour our hearts out to each other, right? But the moment I walk outside that door and I disrespect you by cheating on you with another woman or conducting myself inappropriately, what does all that communication mean? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
The number one
I
thing you
think
gotta
it's
have in a
trust.
successful relationship is respect. You gotta have an
I
unwavering
love that.
respect
Yep.
for the person you chose to be with. And it goes back to your point, my man, where I was saying, when you respect one another, you ain't worried about 50-50 no more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, because you respect what the both of you are bringing to the relationship and the health and well-being of that relationship, because that is what's most important.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't
Agree.
mean to
Yeah.
be preaching this
Um.
morning, but I think I just said
Nah,
the
he
word.
is. He broke it. He broke it straight down all the way for
So
us.
listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all who we're talking to because we didn't do a proper introduction and we just went right in because he heard Romeo's answer and he was like, "That ain't right,
I
brother."
was like, wait a
So let
minute.
me let
First off,
let
he ain't
y'all
say
know
that
who
now.
we talking to. So Mr. Johnny Reynolds is the love doctor, and he is a speaker educator who has one of the most dynamic personalities in relationship coaching and health and wellness in the market. His energy, passion, and commitment to improving relationships and helping audiences improve their relationship outcomes is second to none. He brings a fresh, new, and exciting perspective on what it takes to not only establish healthy relationships, both personal and professional, but more importantly, how to sustain those relationships. He's been an educator for over 10 years, and his programs will entertain, inspire, and uplift. Um, and he just took us to school. So
You
No,
he right.
seriously.
you know what?
Respect
Thank
is
you,
the
You know
number
thank
what?
one
you.
because respect equates to love to me. Because if you can't
Hmm.
Oh,
respect me,
it's
that means
respect.
that you don't love me. And if you don't
That's what he
love
thinks is
me,
the most
that means
important.
that you don't
Nah.
respect
What
me.
is it,
Yeah,
Ty? Cause
I
you
agree.
Ty, you're married. What is it? I want to know your answer because you're married.
I'm gonna go back to what Portia said. In my opinion, it is communication and support. Because without that
Yeah,
communication, if something does break down, of course, respect is in there. That's top. But without the
yeah,
respect to even listen to me when I am communicating to you, I mean, it doesn't work. So I
yeah,
get that respect is primary, but definitely communication. Because
yeah.
I've seen people get a divorce and break up. I've been married now for 14 years, so I've seen it go like up and down. But half the time it's because of communication. They always say finances, but like you said, Doc, at the end of the day, you told Romeo it's not always 50-50. It's not going to be always 50-50. It may be 80-20, 70-30. I mean, it's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down. But just as long as you can ride that thing out with me, baby, we be scared together and come back on level ground, then, honey, we all
And
right.
you might be lucky enough to not have those ups and downs. Again, I've been married 10 years and I
Mhm.
really haven't had ups and downs like that. Most people will make you think that marriage is so hard and it's so this. No, it ain't. It's
Mhm.
Right,
just a relationship. It ain't
Mhm.
quantum physics. You
Mhm.
ain't doing brain
right,
surgery. You know what I'm saying? Just just be a
right.
good dude. Just be a
If it
good
work, it
brother.
work.
Just be the person you told them you would be.
Yes,
Hmm.
You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Show up. Show up.
Show
Just show
up. Show
show
up and
up
show
as the
out.
person that you pretended to be and or assert yourself to be. Show
Yo,
up and show out. I'm there with you. And I think the reason why you probably ain't had no ups and downs in your relationship is because you recognize that respect is number one. And when you respect your mate, like there's
hmm
really nothing that you can do to kind of jolt the
Hmm.
relationship, so to speak. Like because you're
Listen,
respecting her
I chose
on all
she
levels.
she she chose me and I chose her in return. So if I
Hmm.
disrespect her,
Exactly.
the person I'm choosing to be
hmm
with, what does that really say about me and my
mm.
You know what I'm
choices?
saying?
You see
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
saying?
Yeah.
That's more of a
yeah,
Oh
reflection
yeah.
on me. It ain't got nothing to do with her.
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all heard that, man?
Listen.
Get yourselves together. Y'all heard that, man? I was,
Listen,
but you,
Well, child, you just took us to school. I'm just saying.
No, for
But you know
real.
what?
Ridiculous. So
I'll go ahead. Nah, go ahead,
no,
cause I was
go
about to
ahead,
get in
Romeo.
trouble again. But you
Go
know what? On
ahead.
the
Why
flip
Don't
not?
side
get
of
in
that,
trouble. Cause he's here
on
to
the
help
flip side of
you.
that, help me. Let me tell you something. Hey,
He's here to
I've
help
accepted
you.
my
He's
role in
here
life.
to help you.
You,
What's your
Got
role
I've
in life?
accepted. Let me tell you something. My mom and my dad
He
been
said,
together
brother,
forever,
come
so
through. I'm
they
helping.
taught me how to love. So my spectrum is my dad
Mm.
and Hugh Hefner. I got a good range to work with for the next couple of years. Love and Hugh Hefner. But the point I was trying to make was
We be trying to
in
That's
the
where
help
that
him.
dating
50-50 come
process,
from, Romeo.
yeah,
We be trying to help him.
Hugh
We be
Hefner
trying to
and
help him.
real love. But what I've noticed in dating, a lot of, and I'm not putting it on women, but a lot of females come in pre-broken, right? Because they're I've always seen women will bring whatever happened into the last relationship into the new one, and then the guy, not knowing, is literally trying to convince her that he can fix whatever the past is. But dudes don't normally bring their past. Normally, dudes don't bring their past female relationship into the new relationship. So at that point in time, isn't that supposed to be communication? Shouldn't you tell me, hey, you've been hurt, or hey, this happened, instead of making me fix what the last dude did?
Well, I'll say this: it's not your job to try to fix something that you ain't had nothing to do with in the first place, right? And I take
My
it a
man,
step.
right?
I take it a step further for anybody listening and for everybody on this call. It's not your job to make your mate happy, your wife happy, your spouse. That's not your
Hmm.
job. They
Hmm.
are responsible
Hmm.
for their own happiness. You are responsible for your own happiness. Your job is to add to the happiness that should already be there, because that's
Right.
easy,
I
right?
love doctor.
Right?
Yeah,
All I'm
man.
doing,
Come
Marsha, that
on,
was an
love
all I'm,
doctor.
invisible mic drop.
all I'm doing
Come
is, all I'm
on,
doing is
man. Over
showing
here
up.
dropping bombs.
Right? All I'm doing is showing up and showing you how I can add to your situation. It don't matter what you
Right.
went through in the
Mm.
past, because I'm gonna make you forget about that fool anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Wait a minute. I
Come on
I
now.
got so excited I almost jumped out my chair. You are so right. Like
You
when
know
I
what's
tell
Mm-hmm.
crazy?
you, ooh,
When
You
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 get
spend
better
too
with the
much
preach.
right
time
Come
person,
talking
on
they
about
now.
your
make you
past,
forget
man.
about
You
everybody
you
else.
wasted you wasting time. We all got a story. We all got a past. We all got somebody
Yep.
that done
Hmm.
messed us over. We messed them over, if we being honest, as fellas. We done broke some hearts and we done done some dirt.
Right?
But
Hmm.
ain't no need to dwell on that. I'm trying to move forward. I ain't going back. You know what I'm saying?
Come
Come on
What
on.
now.
we what we talking about that for? I'm here with you. I'm trying to see what we gonna do.
Okay. Can I get a witness? I got my hand raised. I got my hand raised.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, love doctor. So I want to know, give some of these women advice on dating before they find a husband. Like what should they be out here doing in terms of dating? Should they I don't want to bait you into what I think they should be doing. So I'm just going to ask the question and leave it. So what should they
Okay.
be doing?
It's like a setup.
Well, I'm a old school cat, as you can see. Don't let all the gray hair fool you. But I'm old school, okay? And I would
Uh,
tell women that they're not supposed to be out here doing anything, right? You
Thank
supposed
you.
to let it, you supposed to let a cat find you. The best thing that a woman could do is just, if it's a guy
Do
that she's
her.
interested in, just let him know that his actions ain't being in vain, and he gonna do the rest if he interested in you. Just
Mm-hmm.
just give him a green light and say, you know what, keep doing what you doing, and I'm gonna reward you for that.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't she
Bruh.
ain't she ain't got to go out here searching. She ain't got to be out here trying to play the man role, because as much as y'all try, y'all can't be us. Y'all are not
Come
Oh,
on.
hunters by nature.
Oh.
That's what we do. And the moment that you try to play that role, you gonna get played. Okay? You know what I'm
And
saying?
you
oh,
oh Lord.
and y'all,
Oh Lord.
I'm so glad you said that, because a
oh.
lot of women
Oh
wonder
Lord.
why, and you see it.
Oh,
and you see it
Lord.
on social media. You wonder why the man
Lord.
is confused, or you wonder why he hasn't solidified his spot with you. You ain't gave him a clue that he got a spot. You got him out here wondering outside of saying, "Hey, you got a chance." I guarantee you, if a female was like, "Hey, Romeo, you got a chance," I'd be on it. But if you want to play the game, I can play the game with you. We can just go with the
And
flow.
a huge mistake that I see in today's, I guess, since you asked about women, and we respect everything that y'all do. We know women are making more money these days. They bringing just as much bacon as the fellas, maybe even more. We get all that. But the one mistake, I hear women say this all the time. He was intimidated by me. Let me tell you something, okay? Men are afraid of a lot of things. A woman ain't one of them, okay? You know what I'm saying? A
That ain't
strong,
it.
successful woman is not one of them. So if you got this big, I don't need you stamped across your forehead, I could do it all by myself, I don't need
Come
no
on.
man, and then in the same breath act like wondering why your relationships don't work out, that's
Come
why.
on.
We feel that energy. We feel that. We might not
Come
say
on.
nothing to you. When I was single, I went on a lot of first and last dates in the same day, and she ain't had no idea why. I ain't got no time for that attitude. If you don't, if you got it all figured out by yourself, then what I'm here for? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on now.
Let
So
that
hold
guard
on, wait a
Okay.
minute, hold.
let that guard
So
down just a little bit, sweetheart. We know you've been through some stuff. We know you probably kissed a couple frogs in your day. We get it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't him. And don't make me pay for the mistakes
okay.
of that.
Hey,
You
don't make
know?
me pay for it.
Okay.
Hey,
So listen, y'all. So y'all rocking out with the Rolling Out AM Wake Up Call with your favorite host, Portia Monique, Romeo International, Ty Cooper, Tiara Berry, and our special guest, the Love Doctor, Mr. Johnny Reynolds himself, and he's giving us practical advice on dating. Facebook, check in. If there's a question that you want to ask the doctor, please put it in the chat. We'll make sure we get it to him. Let's keep going because he's dropping these bombs and he's opening up a lot of thought-provoking situations. Okay. So yes, what else we need, Romeo, what else you need help with?
I
Man,
just
they
need,
putting it all on you today.
Portia.
I know.
I,
Yeah,
I have a couple questions.
Go
I done
ahead,
made my life
Ty
decision.
Cooper.
Yeah, we got some questions.
Go ahead, Ty
Go
Cooper.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go back to your point that you made about the intimidated. Men being intimidated by women that may be very successful or whatever the case may be. And you said that men are never afraid of a woman or intimidated by a woman. Um, I got a I don't well, I understand what you were saying in relation to a man doesn't want to feel like they can't bring anything to the relationship or feel like they're not needed. Is that the only thing? Because I'm not gonna put anybody out there right now. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know some men have actually admitted and said, yeah, I'm intimidated by a woman that is very successful, that makes her own money, blah 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 blah. But is it not that? Is it just the factor of them maybe not feeling like they can't bring anything to the table because she has it all?
But what he really is saying, he's not intimidated by her. I mean, because what man don't want a woman who's successful? What man don't want a woman who can, like my man Romeo was saying earlier, who can help carry some of this load if needed? What he's saying is he insecure in himself, and he don't got his shit together, so he don't want to step to her because she gonna be able to see right through his lack of whatever he don't have right now, and that's fine.
Thank you.
But she might not be,
Okay.
she out your league, and that's cool. And that could be for right now
Got it.
until you get to where you need to
Right.
be mentally, to where you need to be. Because really, if you hang your hat and your value on how much money you make, you're gonna have a hard life. Period.
Mm.
I'm not ashamed to say my wife make more money than me, but you can't tell. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's not about that for us. She can't do for
Mm-hmm.
herself what I do for her. We accomplish much more together than we ever did apart. This kingdom has been built together. We wouldn't be where we are now as one person at the way we are together. And when you understand that, which means that it takes me back to what I said earlier with respect. When you understand and respect the person you chose to be with, y'all can accomplish anything together as long as y'all on the same page. Y'all could even be not on the same page, but as long as y'all both reading from the same book, y'all got a chance to get on the same page. The problem is we got people out here that's together and trying to be together that ain't got no business being with each other, trying to make it work. That, you know what I'm saying? What we talking about?
Okay, another bomb. Okay, so listen. So Facebook is chiming in. Jean wants to know how you can help her find her fifth husband.
Listen,
Number 5.
Jean said, "How can I find my fifth husband?
Fifth
What do
time's
I
the
do?"
Come
charm. We
on,
need your
Jean.
help, love.
fifth time's a charm, huh?
Girl.
She making a new one.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. Made a new one. Past
Connie
4.
said date
Just come
younger
on.
because they old. So D also said that she disagreed with your comment about men are not intimidated. She said weak and broken men do struggle when strong and put together women. But I think you just addressed that by saying that they're
Yeah,
insecure
Yeah.
in
right.
them
She just
own
said it.
in their own self.
He's
Hmm.
broken. He's dealing with his own mental stuff. It ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
just a
I agree.
defense
Because right when you
mechanism.
said
That's a
that, yeah, right when you said that, and the way that you explained it, Doc, I immediately saw that in the person in which I was talking about. So you're absolutely right.
yeah. A lot of times
I'm
these
glad you
So
called me.
the
so
things that men do don't have nothing to do with the woman. A lot of times when the situation go bad, sometimes it do have to do with her. I ain't gonna let y'all all off the hook this morning, but
right.
sometimes when situations go bad or he step out, he cheat. A lot of times it don't got nothing to do with her. He was gonna do that
Mhm.
anyway. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna do that anyway. So
Don't
stop
laugh,
So,
Romeo.
penalizing this.
so that brings up a good question because I want to know: are guys able to change, or once a player, always a player? Should we try to wait for a man to mold himself into the man we want him to be, or
Any
do we
any
just?
any man can change and will change for the woman he want to change for. Let me tell you something. I was out there. I had my fun. I lived in Atlanta.
Listen,
Okay? You know what I'm saying?
I believe you. Yes, we
Enough
believe
said.
you.
You know what I mean? But you can meet a
Yes.
person, and let me, and I don't mean to take y'all to church again this morning, but you can meet a person that brings out the absolute best in you. You can meet a person. I met a woman who made me say, you know what? I don't want to chase skirts no more. You know what? I don't have shit to show
Hmm.
for this life that I'm living right now. You know what I'm saying? What value is this me going from chick to chick? You know, me spending my money on this one, spending my money on that one, coming up with this excuse for this one, coming up with this excuse for that one. What am I gonna have to show for it at the end of the day? None of us know the minute, hour, or the day when our life could be up. And if you ain't learned that in 2020 with Corona and all the people we lost, you know what I'm saying? You around here playing. When God rolled the tape on me, I want him to say, okay, show me what you did with your life. And I'm gonna have a great story to tell. You understand what I'm saying? But you gotta get yourself right up here. Everything starts up here. If you mentally want it, if you're mentally committed to a situation that brings value to you, makes you want to just be the best version of yourself, and you find somebody that make you feel like that, you're gonna hold on to that with everything you got and then some.
Oh,
You gotta find them, Romeo.
yeah,
We
yeah.
don't
Romeo, you
never
heard
have
that?
enough time. Listen, because we could talk to you all day. We probably should have talked to you all day because it's Valentine's Day weekend and we need some help because it's a lot of single people,
Mm-hmm.
newly single people out there because it's Valentine's Day. They found out this weekend that they wasn't the one. You know what I'm saying? So we need
Oh,
some help with that too because it's some people out there that they hurt because they found out this weekend
Yeah,
they wasn't in a relationship,
they're not the one. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. They were one of many.
listen. I want you to stick around because Facebook is
Right.
going in. They got questions.
Mhm.
D was saying that you talking from a structured household, and some of these other guys are not. Can you stay? Can
Hey, we built
Women,
this structure though. It didn't
also
start this
said
way. You gotta build it.
this is a good comment from
Oh,
D again. It says women allow him to leave. If his action says he wants out, keep the door wide open. I think that's true. Men know when they could start sliding and get away with stuff. You let them slide one time, they might
yeah.
ice skate on you. And women
Absolutely.
do like
A,
to
a,
hold things
a
far too
man is
long.
only gonna do what she let. A man is only gonna do what she let him do. If it ain't no consequences and
Wow.
repercussions for his actions, why not?
Wow. Y'all,
Y'all heard that
he's
Yeah,
man.
we
speaking so
gotta
much
listen to the
truth.
man.
Yes, he
Yeah, we
is.
gotta listen to the
He's
man.
spitting
You know,
fire.
women, we be like,
I'm
no,
so
no, that
sad
ain't
that
it.
you
That ain't
have to
it.
go.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
y'all like
we're
to
gonna have
give
to
us
bring you
2 and
back.
3 and 4 chances for what? He
Oh,
already done showed
Yeah,
you.
for what?
for what?
Yep.
For
I
what?
showed you my emojis.
It is said that, y'all.
Listen, I'm
Listen,
telling
we
you,
need your counsel. Oh my God.
Listen,
when
I'm
he
good. I
You
got
gotta
off
said
go.
morning,
You
but I
the
know
gotta.
y'all
moment
got
you
other folks
play,
y'all gotta see.
I know.
Where can people follow you, keep up with you? We're definitely gonna have to come back and do a part two, maybe to console
Definitely.
those people who are newly single this weekend. Maybe you would come
Or
back
going
next
through
week
it
and
on
talk to them because
Valentine's
they
Day.
ain't necessarily know. Yeah, like
Yeah.
these relationships that subsequently end around
Mm.
Thanksgiving, and then they kind of start back up in March. You know
Mhm.
what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
Because it's so many holidays that go on. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all,
Well,
where
listen,
can
I,
we
Woo!
I'm
find you?
I'm on all social
No, go
media
ahead, Tanisha.
platforms. It's the same, Johnny the Love Doctor, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It don't matter. I'm on all of them. Johnny the Love Doctor, and my website is johnnythelovedoctor.com. Again, it's up. Everything starts with you. If you wanted to be right, you got to be right.
There you
We
go.
Yep.
didn't even get into all the other stuff that you do. You're an author. You like, so we got to come back and shine a spotlight on you because you were so vested in helping us this weekend because it's
This
Valentine's Day
morning.
weekend. We definitely appreciate you.
Yes.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for having me,
No.
man. This was
Okay,
awesome.
love
This is
doctor.
great.
Yeah, it
Hey
was
man,
Yes.
thank you,
awesome.
man.
Girl, you got Facebook going crazy. All
Yeah,
right.
I know
See you,
Facebook
Mhm.
off the
doctor.
chain right now.
We'll have to have you back soon.
Hey,
Hope
Okay,
these
anytime,
you
ladies get
anytime.
take
their life
care.
right.
We
Get your
appreciate
life right,
you.
ladies.
He told you, Romeo. I ain't
Romeo
have to tell
said,
you
get
because you
your
came on
life
the
right,
You get your
lady.
life right. He told
He
you
told
get
who?
your life
I have a. Let me tell y'all something. Let's be clear about y'all boy Romeo. I'm structured. My emoji system works. I'm good. From now until 2029, I'm good. I'm about to ride this out. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
right.
remember
You
what
did
he
not
said
hear him
about not
saying
doing the
life is
50-50?
short. Life is short.
Huh?
You never know. As the more you grow as a person and you could grow faster with somebody else potentially. You didn't hear none of that?
I've heard it. I've seen it in real life between my mother and my father. It was the most beautifulest thing I ever seen ever. Now,
Hmm.
Romeo, I can look. I can ride this face out for another good 10 years. I'm good. We good over here.
You better hope you
And then
can.
I could throw some. I could throw some Thai. I could throw some Thai beauty cosmetic on it for another 3. So a good 13 years. I'm straight.
Wait, so do
Okay,
men
y'all.
really
We
wait
got
until they don't look like a player no more to stop playing? That's not fair
absolutely.
either.
Sometimes that's not. That's not
Yeah,
fair. But
sometimes.
you.
Yeah.
So you want a woman? It's up to you to accept that or not. So we just gonna say that. Anyway, y'all, let's go back to it after our guest. We have a lovely guest coming up. Miss
Lovely.
Judith Hill.
TikTok
She's a
it.
singer and an artist. Let's bring Judith on, y'all. Hey, girl.
Okay,
Hey, you cute.
Hey, can y'all hear
Yes,
me?
Yeah, we
yes.
can hear you.
Okay, hey everybody, good morning.
It's
How's
an
everybody's
echo.
doing? Uh-oh.
Is your Facebook on? Can you turn your Facebook down?
Okay, is that better?
Because we hear an echo.
Oh.
Is it your computer?
Is that better right there?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we don't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yes, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Singer Judith Hill, please introduce yourself to our Rolling Out family.
What's up, everybody? My name is Judith Hill. I'm a singer-songwriter based in LA. Soul singer. Just love my life. Love being an artist. Love making music. And happy to be here today.
Let me tell you something about love myself and love my life. Girl, you better say that. Good morning. We
Right?
love ourselves and we love our lives too. I love that.
Right?
Love that.
Isn't that the key, though?
Absolutely. It is,
So
definitely.
we do want to get more into your music and your sound. I still hear that echo,
Yeah.
But so
Yeah, if
with
you got
your music,
Facebook on, just turn the volume
To mute.
Oh, is you guys still hear an echo?
yes,
Not
only
on your
when we
end.
talk though.
Uh-oh. I don't know what to do about
It's
that.
on your end, Tierra.
Okay, I don't really know.
It's not you. It's not you, love. You're good.
Okay, all right.
All right. Well, still, I do want to ask either way because we get to hear you talk. So, what kind of inspires you, your sound? It seems like you're definitely influenced by a variety of different artists, from the David Bowies and the Michael Jacksons, and we could just tell from your look this morning that you do have that really cute, unique otherness to you. So, just kind of dive a little bit more into you and your sound and what inspires you.
Well, I'm a classic soul singer, so I am inspired by the greats like Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and I love classic music. I make music that's very classic sounding, but also modern edge to it. I grew up in a very musical family. So my dad was like the bass player for Billy Preston, and my mom as well is just amazing pianist. And so I grew up around this like tradition of just funk music, funk and soul. So my music is gonna be funky. It's gonna have like guitar riffs. It's gonna have live drums. It's gonna be just classic good singing, and it's gonna rock out on stage. I think a big part of what I love about making music is music that can just go hard on the stages, because that's what I do. I love performing for an audience. I love music that has big energy where people can just really rock out, and that's the type of music that I love to make.
Girl, I feel you because I became a whole pop star last year, and I just love making music too. Anyway, we got your music queued up. Let's take a listen to your music. I love music, y'all. I'm feeling it. TJ, we got the video yet? So while he's queuing that up, we're gonna play the video for Americana. Tell us about the theme for the video and tell us about what we're about to see.
So Americana is a video. Yeah, so Americana is a video that I made, and it's really about just like all the social injustice that's been going on in our country and what it is to be a woman of color, both a Black woman and a Japanese woman, living in these times where there's so much turbulence and there's this idea of like otherness, and really how in the video you'll see like my identities, like see a Japanese immigrant, you'll see a beautiful African warrior, you'll see all these like parts of me that are represented in the video, and their struggle in trying to find their way in this world that we live in. And so it's a very powerful kind of reckoning with the country of like really addressing core issues as a woman of color, and how capitalism plays into the greed and like disenfranchising minority communities.
Let's take a look at it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
bloodshed and all the fire. We lose our brothers every single day. If I call the truth, then to you I'm just a liar. When are we ever gonna see some real change? Wake up, cause the heat's gonna get you. Stay woke on the streets, yeah, you got to look both ways to see who's a coming so that we know how to be in Americana. Get your piece of the gold, Americana. Americana. Get your piece of the gold, Americana. But you better run away when you hear the bang bang. Spider webs got me stuck on at the borders. They all protect the mighty dollar and the slaves.
On.
Fire.
Wow.
Girl. Yes. Powerful.
That's nasty. That's
Mhm.
nasty.
Yeah.
I like that.
We
That's
love
I
nasty.
feel
that.
like you are so humble just about your sound, about your voice. I don't think I wasn't expecting all of that to come from. It seems like you're such a little person. So
Yeah, I'm very I'm a I'm a bit of an introvert, and it's always like the warrior comes out on stage, you know what I'm saying? So it's always like people meet me like, "Oh, you're so shy." And then I get up on stage and like, "Whoa, whoa." You know what I'm saying? So it's very it's very very funny.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes,
mm.
yes. So you've been around for a while. You have a Grammy out there. Tell us about your Grammy.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
Hello?
I have a yeah. I have a Grammy for my music that it was music that I put together for this documentary, which is an Oscar-winning documentary called 20 Feet from Stardom, which basically follow the lives
Okay.
of like powerful women in the music industry, and they followed my story as one of the stories of the film, really just highlighting beautiful, powerful women that were the sound of culture, voices you've heard, singers that sung behind like the likes of like the Rolling Stones and like just legendary stuff, and really kind of gave voice to unsung heroes. And so, anyways, I was highlighted as one of the stories of like an up and coming like artist because I had worked with really incredible people in the past, and like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder,
Mhm.
and and then my original song Desperation was featured in the film, and I won a Grammy for music and film and for that project. Well, so it was a very very special project and just powerful to be part of.
You say you work with Michael Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
And Stevie,
I
Girl,
was
you look like you
my
was way
favorite.
too young to be working with Michael Jackson and Stevie. I'm just,
I
girl, you
know.
look like you young. I'm just saying. Michael Jackson been
I've
dead at
lived
least a
many
decade. I'm
lives.
just saying.
Yes, ma'am. I was
Yes.
very young. I was a rookie in the industry. I was hired as a background singer for his last This Is It tour, which unfortunately
Wow.
didn't happen because of his unfortunate passing. But I was super excited. It was like literally like a rodeo and like first big experience like that.
Mhm.
Hired to be his background singer and just got to like experience greatness like that during the rehearsals.
Were you also in that documentary? This is it.
I was, yes.
I
Okay,
remember.
okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
have to
you
go
look
back
Yeah.
and
familiar.
find it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, yeah.
Girl,
Yes.
what's the
I
secret?
left him
Cause
ago.
you must have been too going on tour with Michael Jackson. Cause you look super young. Like
I
for
felt
real.
too.
I love
I
it.
did feel too. I was like, what am I doing here? I had just gotten a job at Guess clothing stores the same day I got hired to work with Michael Jackson. And it like literally changed my mind. I was like,
Wow.
let me see, Michael Jackson or Guess clothing stores. I'm gonna go ahead and choose Michael Jackson. So it was a very
I'm gonna go
powerful
ahead and roll
moment.
with Mike. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me
Love it.
do you, when I got a question. Musician to musician. First of all, happy Valentine's Day weekend. Just throw that out there.
Happy,
Oh
that's right. Happy
Lord.
Valentine's.
Uh,
She said, "Oh Lord."
when 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 you're creating music, do you ever clash? Because I I hear the black culture part, and you know, Asian American. Please tell me if I'm saying it right.
Japanese.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
when you're creating and you're writing, like, do you ever think a song may be too much for the time, or maybe it's just right, or do you have like internal battles like when you create? Because you know a lot of people can't swallow, you know, certain things the right way. You know, they'll
Uh-huh.
choke on the music, or they'll choke on the revolution, like, because they just can't. Like, do you ever conflict sometimes when you create?
That's a really good question. I think when I create music, it's a very visceral experience, so it comes from my gut. And I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and write this because this is exactly what my spirit is telling me to write. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a powerful experience. I never really like check in and with and say, oh, is this on time? I know it's on time because it's right. It came from my spirit and it's going to connect with whoever needs to hear from it. I'll never compromise the sound, nor will I compromise the message um, on culture. I just, the people who ride with it will ride with it. And that's the beautiful part of music. And sometimes it takes
Mhm.
10 years for the rest of the world to catch up, or sometimes it's right away. But um, for me, I just go with what my gut is, and it's when it hits the stage is always right. So that's the exciting part about just making the music. And yeah, I don't like allow like anything else outside of me to dictate what I'm writing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Girl, I
Oh,
completely
that's
agree.
beautiful.
Same vibe here. Same vibe. I'm just
Right.
saying. So listen. So let's talk about I'm Hollywood, baby. Let's talk about your album. What's
hmm
going on with this album, baby? I'm
Yeah,
Hollywood.
basically, that's right. You know what I'm saying? I call it Baby I'm Hollywood because, whenever anybody says, oh, she's so Hollywood, it's like never a compliment, right? It's like, oh, she's so
Mhm.
pretentious, like she's so fake.
Mhm.
And I kind of wanted to
Mhm.
flip the meaning. Like, I wanted to personify Hollywood as a woman. Like, well, hang on. What is Hollywood? If she was like a person, what would she have to say about all this? Like, she's a survivor. People come to Tinseltown trying to expect her to fulfill their dreams, and they come in out of her life. And it was kind of like a metaphor to my life. I feel like I've gone through so many chapters where I have dealt with loss, dealt with people coming in and out. I was born in North Hollywood, so I've had people come in and out, and like I feel like I've just been like this person that's observed it all and been a real survivor in the entertainment business, endured some real crazy stuff. And basically I just wanted to own the statement and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna say I'm Hollywood. I'm just gonna own it and let it be more of a statement of empowerment and like a survivor rather than pretentious or fake. It's like sometimes sometimes the glamour and the lights are an act of service. Sometimes you step on the stage and you don't
Mhm.
feel glamorous, you don't feel like 100%, but you still get up on that stage and you still show the love, and people, and it's a service to people. People feel blessed by the music, even though you maybe not feel blessed. You might have had a good cry in the green room before you hit the stages. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like
Yeah.
Mhm.
bringing more
Yeah.
life and realness to the idea of like being an entertainer, and really like
Mm.
expressing not just the glamour of it, but the pain and the struggles of it as well.
Ooh.
I love.
Wow, you have a message. That is a message.
Yeah. I love how she
So
flipped
what can we expect?
Hollywood.
Yeah, I love it too. So what can we expect from this album? Like, so I think it's out right now, right? So everybody can go get it. We can stream it,
Mm.
download it,
Oh
and
yeah.
all of that. But what can we expect from this album? Because everybody is going to get it, including me. People on Facebook are, they blowing up about you. So where can we
It's
find it, and what can we expect from the album?
it's gonna be a journey. Like, I'm gonna take you through just a roller coaster of emotions. Like, the first song is called When My World is Blue. It's like, will you still be loving me when my world is blue? Very pensive. To like Baby I'm Holly, which is just like a jam. It's like you turn up your stereo, and I'm gonna take you through a ride of just good music, just like feel good music that you can rock to, and really music you want to see in person. So that means you need to come to my show. But also just like music that's just like powerful, classic, like it's roots music, really. To sum it up, it's classic soul roots music that it'll just like,
Hmm.
just like the real shit.
We love
Wow.
it. We're going to go get it today.
Hey, okay, can't
I
wait to
hate
go
that
get
we
it.
are running out of time on this Valentine's Day
Before we
weekend. Please
dip
let us
her
know where you
out,
stand.
Portia, can I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so Julie, I want to know because like I've just been like reading up on your bio and I am just amazed at your humbleness and all of the work that you've done. I even just read outside of Michael Jackson, also you've been a part of Prince and his legacy. So can you give us like one of
Mm-hmm.
your top moments of your career thus far that you can just say, nobody knows this, but I remember this moment and it's gonna go down in history as one of the best moments of my lives?
Oh, wow, that's a tall order. um well, yeah, like you mentioned Prince, and he was a big part of my life. He produced my first album. um I would just say, it was just powerful, like just being like, sometimes we just be at Paisley Park, just Prince and I. He would be like, hit that guitar amp, cranked it to 1,000, and just go freaking hard, and like have like these jams, like, and like literally would take the wind out of your lungs, like how funky the music was, and just like the G force that was coming off that stage. And like, that was definitely ground zero. The parties at Paisley Park were definitely ground zero. And I'll never forget, there was this one show we did in DC. This was in DC. We did a show for Obama at the White House with Stevie. The next day we did a show in
Whoa.
DC,
Uh-uh.
and
Wait.
there was this guy that like passed out in the back because he was like having health issues, and Prince was very upset. He got up on that stage. He said the most funkiest groove that you would ever imagine. He hit it. He was like, this is warfare right here. He was so angry. Nobody in the audience knew how pissed off he was. It was probably the
The
funkiest
entire
groove he ever
confused.
laid. Okay, sorry. Am I like losing y'all? Anyways.
No,
Anyways.
no,
No,
keep
No.
going.
girl, we are blown away. We're
Okay.
blown
Okay.
away
Yes.
at your
So
experiences, and we just like,
so
she looks like she's 12. So when did she do this?
Wait.
so anyways,
That she
when
can
he hit
say.
that groove in DC, and it was the funkiest thing, and yet it was so like emotional, turbulent. It was like a powerful moment to remember, like that's the moment. Like, sometimes you get up on stage, you bring all your shit to the stage. No, the audience don't know how angry you are, but you go into that groove and it's just like magic. And sometimes it's like you could be the most broken or the most craziest, and that's when the people feel it the most. They'll be on stage and you're like, you just literally had a meltdown. You get up on that stage and it's just, and so that show was an example of that. Like, nobody knew how pissed
Okay,
off he
living
was.
legend. Okay, living legend.
I'm just saying, listen, legend started at 4. She started at 4. Because like I said, you look extremely young. I'm gonna need your skin regimen when we get off the screen. So send me your products because I'm trying new products right now. Okay.
Drinking water and staying humble.
Let
That's
us
what it is. But thank you so much for
listen.
joining us.
Yeah, send us your
Thanks for
what
having
is
me.
how can we follow you? How can we follow your movement? Everybody is going to go download and stream your music today, but how can we find you?
You can find me on all the platforms: Judith Glory Hill, Instagram, Judith Hill, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm constantly posting. I just dropped a new song today. Check it out. It's called God Bless the Mechanic. It's definitely a jam, off the new record.
Dang.
And yeah, I'm constantly, moving, constantly putting out stuff. And yeah.
All right, I
Wow, we
definitely
want
just
you to sing,
followed.
but dang. Okay. Yeah, we gonna
Wow.
make sure we follow you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We love
Thanks
you.
for having me.
And we're gonna
Yes,
be
you
following
do.
your music, your movement. Yes. Take care.
Thanks for having me.
That's why we can't
Nice
hear
to talk
Romeo.
to y'all.
Romeo, we can't hear
We can't
you.
even hear Romeo. We can't even hear
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
We still can't hear you,
I thought when
Romeo.
I asked the question, she was just gonna give a little. This was my best moment, but then she came out and said we was actually performing with Prince for the Obamas. Huh?
No, she said Prince produced her freaking.
Her first
I'm like,
album.
are we?
What?
Did you just say? I'm
I
like,
am
what?
speechless. I'm speechless because
Can't
she
believe
just
it.
kind of blew us away. Like she was very, very humble, and then to come to find out, she's had experiences with all of these legends. She's living legend
Hmm.
herself. So
And a Grammy in
pretty
her own
cool.
right
Romeo,
too. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Grammy award winning artist. That's where I'm about to be. That's
Mm.
where I want to be. Speaking of where I want to be, okay. So we got Donnell Jones coming up right now. Y'all know Donnell Jones. Come through, Donnell.
Wait a
He just
minute.
dropped. Okay, we're gonna have him come back.
Uh-oh.
Donnell Jones. Which Donnell Jones?
Where I want to
Not.
be, Donnell Jones. Girl, don't do that.
Ooh.
Girl.
Yes, Donnell Jones. Yes, it's Valentine's Day weekend. We know what
Donnell
we're doing,
Jones.
Valentine's.
y'all.
Come on.
Well,
Listen, Juke just dropped some stuff, so I'm like, whoop.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, there he is.
what's up,
What's up, y'all? How y'all
Donnell?
doing?
Good
What's
It
poppin'?
is
morning.
Looks like
How
Donnell
you
y'all
done
doing?
aged
Jones.
a bit. You know
Hey.
what I'm saying?
I
Hey, look,
know.
the
You
real, look, Ty,
aged
it's
a
the
bit.
real one.
We just
How
got
y'all
some
doing
Real
today?
beauty and
Donnell
some
Jones. Look, I can
youngness,
tell
some
by the
fountain of
dimple.
youth going on. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, welcome,
Good morning,
welcome.
everybody. Good morning.
Good
Morning.
morning, good morning. You need no introduction, but just in case people forgot, so let everybody know who you are, what you've been up to, new music dropping, all of the good stuff. Welcome to the show, the incomparable Donnell Jones. Y'all know him.
Yeah, I'm a
Did
singer,
we lose him again?
songwriter,
Oh, God.
producer.
No, he's there.
I got a new album coming out. It's called 100% Free. And the whole album is about becoming 100% free, whether it's from addiction, whether it's you want to get free from the kids for a couple of hours, or you and the hubby or whoever you got want to get it on, whether you want to be free from addiction, whether you want to. The whole album is based on becoming free, and whatever that means to you.
Oh.
I hope it gives the
I
same
love it.
vibes as where I want to be.
This is well, you know what? When I
Woo!
make music,
You know what I'm saying?
I try not to recreate something that's already been done. I'm in a new
Right,
space
right.
right now. You're gonna get Donnell Jones today. That was Donnell
Today.
Jones
All right.
back then, and I created that music because that's what I was living.
Hmm.
I try to create things that I'm going through and what I'm living.
Right. So
Definitely.
let's just dive back into the grip, the gorilla glue grip that 99s and 2000s R&B music had on the culture. How do you feel about the music industry, specifically R&B today?
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, the only thing I would say is maybe we need to kind of fix the lyrical content could be a little bit better. But I love the tracks. I love the
Oh,
fact that they're sampling music from the 90s. We did the same thing. We sampled a lot of music from the 70s and the 80s. So I don't see anything wrong with it. I think they have a lane, but I think there's also another lane that's open that type of music we used to make that nobody is really doing. So we can drive our bus right down that street that nobody is on.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's talk about your new music that's coming out. You giving it away free? What's going on with that? You said,
Yes, yes. Well,
yeah,
I've
grown
been
folks
I've been
music.
gone for 7 years, so I just wanted to, do something really good for my fans. When the pandemic hit, I got the idea to do a free album, and also
Mm.
the thought came to do it a 100% free. Called it 100% free. So and during the pandemic, a lot of people were locked up in the house, so I felt like that was another way I can make that title. People want to be 100% free from being stuck in the house, from wearing masks, from a lot of things.
Mhm.
Maybe from
Hmm.
a little bit too much social media. I think we're addicted to a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to just shed some light on that. And also with this particular project, I'm also donating 25% of the proceeds to missingkids.org because I feel like um, it needs to be talked about a little bit more. 800,000 kids come up missing every year, and I thought that number was kind of high for us not to be speaking about it a little bit more.
Mhm. Mhm. Why is that cause so important to you? As it should be important to everybody, but why does it
Everyone.
resonate with you?
It's important to me because I have 6 children. You know what I'm saying? And if any one of my kids
Mhm.
came up missing, all hell gonna break loose. I just couldn't be sitting back. Something got to happen. You know what I'm saying? So and so that
Right.
means that if it's 800,000 kids missing, that's 1.6 million parents that's going through hell, and we need to
Yeah.
just shed a little bit
Yeah.
more light on that.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Totally agree. Totally agree. So your album is debuting on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Why'd you pick Valentine's Day?
Because it's the day of love. I mean, every day is the day of love, but we chose this particular day to be the day of love, and I want to spread love all around the world. I think we need it. I think music is a tool to help us heal, to help us grow, and I think it's turned it to something that's more about promoting things that are not so, like alcohol, drugs,
Mhm.
and
Mm.
things like that. So I just want to be a
Yeah.
shed a different light on music as I have done in the past.
Yeah, I feel the same way because last year I turned myself into a whole pop star. And, I just feel like music should be about the things that we love, not the things that we got
Yes.
or we can't get or,
Yes.
drugs and all that. I just feel like, as a whole pop
Hmm.
star. So anyway, I'm just saying I feel the same way. But let's talk about 7 years. Why did you stay away for 7 years?
Um, the 7 years was I needed to, I stepped away. I got married. I had a son. I have 6 kids, but my son, I have 5 daughters, and my son was my last child. So I
Oh
just wanted to
wow.
make sure I was in his
Congratulations.
life. When I had my first daughters, my 4 daughters, I was on the road a lot. I didn't get a chance. I was there
Mm.
financially, but I missed a lot of special moments because I was out working and trying to
Mhm.
provide for the family. And I just didn't want to do that this time around. I wanted to make sure that I was in his life because I really felt like, I want to watch him grow. I want to be there. I want to, just see the things that I missed. And it's been beautiful. But not
Mhm.
only that, I had to fix myself. I was going through a lot of self doubt, a lot of negative thinking. I was addicted to a lot of things such as drinking alcohol. I was alcoholic. I had to let that go.
Mm.
Smoked a lot of cigarettes. Smoked a lot of marijuana. My whole thing is I think we can enjoy life, but sometimes we overconsume things and we can't. Um,
Your
Mhm.
advice.
it's hard for us to yeah. It's kind of like we need these things to survive, and it's not like that.
Hmm.
Well, I like the fact
Mhm.
that it's 7 years, and when we think of seven, that's a sign of completion. So you were
Yes.
done with all of that, and now there's another transition, like you told me about. I said where you want to be is a vibe. Well, right now you're on a totally different vibe and wavelength. I love
100% free.
100% free, the title of it, because what it says, it speaks to the soul right now. A lot of people feel like they are trapped and they're not free. And I
Yes.
just would love to hear more about the lyrics and more about this new album that you have coming out because we need it during this time. Even the fact that it's free. A lot of people like, no, I ain't got
Right.
no money. The stimulus ain't hit. Like, I love that you're doing this with a mission and a cause.
You know what?
Yeah.
I've been blessed to be in this business. I didn't pay God for this talent, so I felt like I needed to do
Mm.
something for the people out there. Um, One of the first songs on the album is called "Fresh," and it's about just waking up fresh every day. You want to be fresh dressed, you want to smell good, and you want to keep your mind fresh because if you
Hmm. Hmm.
carrying things from yesterday, it's gonna kind of ruin your day to day if it was a negative thing. So I one of those songs is called "Fresh," and I'll give you some of the lyrics. It says, can
Yes.
you feel it? Nothing can save you. This is the season for crushing them haters. Cut off the lesser and deal with the greater. Don't let nobody separate you from creator. Fuck you, don't do me no favors if you gonna keep on saying I owe you a favor. Do it from your heart, the reward gonna be greater. Go from being a private lieutenant to major. And be fresh.
Come
Mm.
on. What is that?
Oh,
It's a
Everybody
snap.
dropping.
Okay,
yes,
okay, okay,
that's
okay.
a
Everybody, everybody dropping
We're gonna give
bombs
you both.
today.
Mhm.
What was the name of that one? What was the name of that one?
That's called Fresh.
Right.
That's Fresh. That's gonna be the first song on the
Fresh. You
album.
said
I
fresh.
felt
Okay.
like I wanted to start it off with something positive, just to enlighten some people. I think that's where we're at right now. I think this is a new era of love, and we need to come together and show that, as a community.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely,
Love
I
definitely.
it.
like that.
Tell us about some of the other songs on the album. What else can we
I have
expect? Cause
another
that's
song
dope.
called Karma Payback. That's pretty much about, you giving your all to somebody and they just don't do you right. But the moral of the
Mhm.
story is when you find out who you are and you start to love yourself, you can let them go because
Mm.
loving yourself is better than anything else in the world. So
Mhm.
Mm.
you do wrong to people, it's gonna come back around no matter what you do. So there is bad
Yep.
And
karma
don't
and there's
miss.
good karma. So make sure you treat people the way you
Can
want
you
to be
give us
treated.
a
That's the
snippet
moral
of
of that
it?
story. Yeah,
Can you sing us a
yeah.
snippet of it?
Sing it.
Yeah.
Sing it.
Oh,
Sing it. Come on.
it's 8 o'clock it's
Sing it.
9 o'clock
Go on
in
and
the morning.
sing it.
It's our look.
You
I
gotta
know. We the
know that it's over. Yeah, it's early. I had to warm up and all that.
Ah, man,
That
you
was
ain't even got
good.
You
That
done
was
was
yet.
doing
good. That was
good.
I'm
That
over
was
good.
here like,
I
good.
take it.
remember how
I
Brian
take
used to
it.
be back in the day? I'm like, oh, he can done, yeah.
I'm just getting up. I don't want to embarrass myself today.
You ain't
Just
embarrassing
that little
yourself.
snippet
It's
No,
was
all
good
you
good.
enough.
never
We
embarrass
appreciate it.
yourself. The living
We're
legend,
gonna
you
get
could
Yeah.
turn
never.
up. Yeah. But another one of the songs is Deep Into You. And I think everybody's probably gonna play that on Valentine's Day because it's like, you got kids and sometimes you can't break away from them. So, on this particular day, hubby drops the kids off to mama and this is the day that you and wife can get it in. It's like we're gonna make love like this is the last day on earth. So you gotta really get it in.
I can't stop smiling. I cannot stop smiling. You said it's
Okay.
called Deep Into You. I bet it's
Yeah, deep into
fire.
you. Yeah, deep into you.
Give us some
And
of the
I
lyrics.
mean, and
Oh
that's what you're
wow.
trying to do. You're trying to get deep into each other. Because you know what? It's like our souls are going to connect once we go deep into each
Mm.
other. It don't get no deeper than that.
Mm. Mm.
Mm,
Mm.
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 Oh, wow.
We can't wait.
Love it.
We're gonna definitely download the music. It's free, why not? And Valentine's Day, what better day to download some music about love and feel good and all of that good stuff. And speaking of Valentine's Day, before you get out of here, what plans do you have for Valentine's Day? What y'all doing?
Right.
I'm dropping the kids off, and we gonna get deep into
Okay.
each other.
Deep into you, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I made it for everybody else, but I made it for me too. I need that space
Okay.
alone,
Right.
Right.
alone time.
Right.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
Absolutely.
We love
So the album
Congratulations
is
on
out
everything.
Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
it.
you.
Hmm.
Congratulations on everything. Everybody go download his music, Donnell Jones. He said he got some new fire for y'all. So let's get deep into you, the song. We're gonna talk
Oh,
about Fresh. We're gonna listen to Fresh. We're gonna listen to all of the music. Absolutely.
thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And you
So,
guys,
so
you can
excited.
definitely download it from my website, which is DonnellJonesMusic.com. But also, you can
Hmm.
also purchase it on, if you listen to it and you love it, I would love your support. Again, I'm going to be donating 25% of the proceeds to missingkids.org. So, I mean, I would love your support. But again, there's no pressure. I'm doing this because it's from the kindness of my heart. And I just love my fans, man. And the next album, we're going to hit you over the head with that one.
Yeah, we love
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely.
So thank
Donnell
you so much
Jones is
for
back,
joining us
y'all. He's
this
back.
morning.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
having
Y'all know
me.
what's up. Y'all know
Yes.
what's up.
And Facebook is
Yes.
chiming in for you. Robert said, "Don't hurt him." He said, "Don't hurt me, Donnell. Don't hurt me."
Oh,
Kathleen
I'm
said,
trying to
"You
hurt him,
are
man.
the
I'm
king
definitely
of
trying to hurt him.
neo soul." Listen. Yes, love for us, fresh. That's why Jean's saying that's why she listens to the show. So she happy. Everybody happy. Thank you so much for stopping by the Rolling Out AM Wake Up Call. Where can we follow your music? Of course, go to his website, download the album, but also purchase it because 25% of the proceeds will go to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children Foundation. So where
Yep.
can we follow you
Yes.
again?
Y'all can follow me on Twitter. That's Donnell Jones 96. My Facebook is Donnell Jones Music, and my Instagram is Donnell Jones Forever.
All
Oh,
right,
so
Donnell
sweet.
Jones
Awesome.
forever.
Love it.
Take
Yeah.
care. Have a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And we download
Yes.
music. We getting deep
We're
into
gonna
music.
take that
We
note.
getting
Right.
deep this weekend, okay?
Deep
Look,
into
okay.
it,
Oh, it's gonna be a
Jesus.
busy weekend.
We
It's gonna be
getting
a real
deep
busy
into it.
weekend.
Right.
It's a long weekend
Right.
for all of us.
All right.
Thank you for the
Absolutely.
charge.
All right.
Thank you
Thank you. I
so much,
appreciate you.
Donnell. We appreciate you. Take
Yes.
care.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye.
That
No,
was
we
so
had a
refreshing,
legend.
y'all.
We've had legends on the show today.
Come
Okay, like
on.
humble
Portia,
legends.
you can't
Some
do
of
me
the
like that
greats.
again.
We
I
didn't
didn't know that
know.
was the real Donnell Jones.
It was the
Donnell
real.
Jones.
It was the real. Yes, girl, the real. Y'all seen that dimple? Don't do that.
I said that's the devil. Donnell Jones. Let's go. I love his music.
Yeah.
Love his
I
music.
love when you get a chance to interact with an artist that is just as nice and kind as you want him to be in your head when you listen to his music. So I really appreciated his energy this morning.
Right.
Because
Yeah, it was
sometimes you can
very
meet some
soothing.
people, some artists from back in the day, and you be like, I wish I never met you, but not him.
We're not
He's
gonna
great.
do that though. Yeah, he was super chill.
Oh,
Super chill.
love it, love it, love it. So we
Look
got
at
two
Romeo.
albums to download this weekend, y'all. 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
We doing
Look at Romeo.
Good Glory Hill, and we doing Donnell Jones.
He's jealous.
Romeo, right?
She done called
Like
you out. She done called you out.
what? Right?
Go
Yes,
make
she
a
did.
hit or work with Prince. No,
We still can't hear him. We can't hear him. Can we hear y'all? I mean, can y'all hear Romeo? No.
No. Yeah, he probably didn't even do anything wrong. It's like it just goes out for some reason. But Romeo, like, ooh, you don't know about Donnell
We're supposed to
Jones?
get into
Like,
his report.
oh, he's sitting there like, that's all right.
Left my baby girl a message saying I won't be coming home. I'd
Come
rather
on,
be
Portia.
alone. Come on, y'all.
Oh, where your mic?
She
doesn't
doesn't
really
where's my mic?
understand me.
Come on.
Because I'd rather leave
Leave
than
than the cheese. Oh, come on.
give us some
Y'all.
time.
If
Because
you give me
the
some
man
Sometimes
time,
she needs.
I could be the man
she
she
needs.
needs. Got a lot of lust
There's a
inside
lot
of
of lust
me. We've
inside of
been
me.
together
And we've
since
been
our
together since
teenage
our
years.
teenage years.
It
But it
don't
don't
mean
mean. But come on, y'all.
oh,
Let me put my mic
Y'all know
down.
that
Okay,
song.
then. Y'all
You
don't
know
want
what
to
I'm
hear
saying?
that. Oh, Lord.
when you love
That's
someone.
real music. That's real music, y'all. That's
That's
real music.
real music.
From the soul, for real.
He was
Timeless.
he was well before his time back then. Cause he said, let me tell you something, because I know we've
Yeah.
been together and I really don't want to disrespect you like the doctor was saying. He said, but I'd rather leave than to
Leave
cheat. But
than
so
the
you gotta
cheese.
understand me.
But when
Understand
you
where I'm coming
love
from, y'all.
someone, you just don't treat
You
them
just don't
bad.
treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so.
Feel
Now
so
that I want
sad
to leave.
now that I want to leave.
She's crying her heart to me. How could
To
you
me,
let this
how could you
be?
let this
I
be?
just need time to
Just need
see
time to.
where I want to.
Oh,
Oh,
Where I want to be.
yes.
We love Donnell
Y'all, we just
Jones.
sung the
We
whole
can't wait,
song.
y'all.
ah,
Oh,
Yes, y'all. We supposed to be getting in
yeah.
the Romeo segment, but we can't hear him. I wanted to hear some news,
we
and I wanted to know if his fourth gift came in for his birthday, because y'all know it's his birthday weekend. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get into
we do have some other
positive
birthdays
thoughts.
today.
Go ahead.
You know, I
Let's
see
talk
it's
about the birthdays today.
Gucci Mane's birthday, is Arsenio Hall's birthday. He is turning 65.
Love you too, Romeo.
Oh, Romeo, thank
Love
you.
you
Happy
too,
birthday.
Romeo.
Come on,
Elle
y'all, get
Garner,
this audio
36.
together.
Yes.
Jesus.
Ed Lover, 58. Robert Griffin III, 31. NFL quarterback. Got some good birthdays. Rapper Rollo, 36 today. Bill Russell, 87. I did not know Bill Russell was still kicking.
Rollo. Oh, that not
You
not
sound
Rollo
like you
off
know her.
of
He said what?
right. I was thinking off of Fred Sanford Son. My bad. Okay, keep going. Abraham Lincoln.
He
All
said, why
right.
y'all mute Romeo? Yeah, I can't believe y'all muted
We didn't
Romeo.
mute
He said,
him.
why y'all mute him?
Romeo,
Do
you
it.
gotta
Not
go
on
out and
purpose.
come back in. Right. It's
He
something
didn't
with the
try. He ain't got
audio.
no
He
time.
like ain't no
He said,
time. Oh Lord.
Romeo, what's your
Right
positive
on the
thought of the
sheet of
day?
paper
Type that.
again. Yeah,
Yeah,
type that out.
type
Let us
in
He
know
your
what
said
you.
he
positive
love
thought of the
everybody.
day.
Oh, they
I
mad
just
at us,
said you hope you
Romeo.
have a great birthday weekend. Happy birthday, sweet Romeo. Okay, cat. Happy birthday, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Romeo. Happy birthday, sweet Romeo.
Sweet
Anyway, y'all,
Romeo. What'd he say? Don't
don't
do
do
anything I'm
anything
gonna do.
I'm gonna do first. I don't get it.
Where my belt? Where
I
my
get
belt?
it.
Where my
Listen,
hanger? Wait a minute.
we
I'm
said
finna wait a minute.
positive. Lord.
Romeo?
Anyway, y'all, 9:56 on the Rollout
Romeo.
AM wake up call. We had fun this morning. We had two dope artists on, and the Love Doctor definitely took us to school. The number one thing in a relationship that we always should take heed to is respect. Let's Romeo,
All
please.
right, we've had enough. Put it away.
Wait a minute.
See,
No more
Listen,
didn't I
emojis.
say earlier?
No more
When you let
emojis.
them slide, they start to ice skate, and that's that on that. All right,
Right.
positive thoughts. 9:57
Bye.
a.m. on a Rolling Out wake up call. Portia, you want to get started with positive thoughts?
yeah, let me close out my lessons on 7 habits of highly effective people. I don't know where I left off because this week I forgot what I was supposed to be doing, but I'm gonna just run through all of them and then just quickly touch on the last two, so that we can close it out. And then next week I'm coming with a different thing. So 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Seek first to understand and then to be understood. That's what the doctor was doing today. If y'all paid attention, he gave everybody a chance to be like, let me tell you what I'm thinking. And then he responded to it. Learn to synergize is number 6. And then sharpen the saw is number 7. So synergize is basically working well with people, developing partnerships, seeing how you guys can effectively win together. So learn how to synergize with people, learn how to get relationships and partnerships with people going, because that's how you win together as a team. And then sharpen the saw. Remember that we don't know everything, right? And as a part of not knowing everything, we must continue to learn and grow and seek truth, seek wisdom, seek those things that we want to know about, sharpen the saw, make sure that we're honing our craft, whatever our craft is. And that way you won't wither away and die because you're continuously learning. So that's my positive thought of the day. Synergize, learn how to synergize, and then sharpen the saw, continue to learn. I'm going to pass the ball over to Tiara, the Shea Berry, and let's get her positive thoughts.
Yeah,
There we go.
thank you. That was really good information, Portia. My positive thought of today has to do with just loving yourself this weekend. I know we talked a lot about relationships, but the most important relationship that you could have is a relationship with, God, if you believe, and yourself. So take care of yourself, love on yourself just as much as you love on others this weekend. Whatever nice things that you receive this weekend, it's because you deserve it, and you deserve to feel loved and be loved. And I'm going to pass the ball over to Ty.
Aw, thank you, Mrs. Berry. And I'm gonna catch it, and mine is gonna be short and sweet like me. Love is not what the mind thinks, but what you feel, what the heart feels. And so this weekend, I charge y'all to set an ambiance. Y'all see my background? Set it up. Get it right. Get into it. What did Donnell Jones say? Get deep into your partner or get deep into yourself. Love yourself and then love others. I'm just leading out with love. Bye, y'all. Kiss, kiss, kisses.
We'll see y'all next week. Romeo, happy birthday. We'll be eager to see what
Happy
happened on
birthday,
Monday because we know you're gonna have a
Romeo.
great birthday weekend. We love you.
Right.
Donnell Jones came through with the fire. Judith Warren Hill came
Hey.
through with the fire. The
And the
love
love
doctor dropped
doctor.
some bombs on us. You know what I'm saying? So we had a great show today.
Yes.
We're gonna miss y'all over the weekend.
Great
Y'all
show.
take some time to get deep into y'all loved ones, get deep into your loved
Yes.
one, and have a great Valentine's Day weekend.
Get
What
deep
y'all
in.
wearing? Send us some
What you
pictures.
wearing?
Y'all dressing up for
Yes.
y'all mates. I'm just saying,
Yes.
y'all put on heels.
Get
Y'all
your
dance.
wine.
Y'all
Yeah.
can dance.
Set your
Get your
umbrella.
wine.
You know what I'm saying?
Be a little sexy.
Yeah.
We
Be a
love
little
y'all
sexy.
too. Thank y'all
Shower
for
your
tuning
loved
in.
ones.
Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Yes.
Tune into the lineup. We got some great cast members of the movie Never and Again, starring Master P, Denise Boutte. It's directed by Laz Riel. Anyway, y'all tune into the lineup Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on at Rolling Out, Twitter, YouTube, as well as Facebook. I'll be there. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks so much for tuning in today, y'all. We had a jam-packed
Happy
show. Y'all, as
Valentine's
always,
Day.
are an amazing audience, and we love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Love yourself. Love someone else. And get your darling some Beauty Cosmetics.
Y'all,
Hey.
send y'all
Come on, y'all.
Valentine's
Throw
Day
them hearts
pictures
up.
to promotions at rollingout.com. Send your Valentine's Day pictures to promotions at rollingout.com. We want to see what y'all look like on Valentine's Day. Y'all dressing up? What y'all doing? Getting deep into
Yep.
everybody. Peace,
Hey.
y'all. Great weekend. That was a fun show.